Tonight, we bring you a deeply personal and heart-wrenching story. Tatiana Schlossberg, journalist, mother, daughter, and granddaughter of one of America's most iconic families, has revealed she is facing terminal cancer. In a raw and unflinching essay, she disclosed a diagnosis that has stunned the nation and stirred a wave of support and sorrow. Schlossberg's revelation cuts through status and history. She was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of leukemia shortly after the birth of her daughter in May 2024, a moment that should have been pure joy. Instead, it marked the beginning of a battle she never expected. She learned she had acute myeloid leukemia with a rare mutation known as inversion 3. Doctors told her she likely has less than a year to live. In her own words, she wrote, "I could not believe that they were talking about me. I was pregnant. I had just given birth. I was strong. I ran miles, swam miles. I was healthy." Her life had been full of energy, purpose, and love. Yet suddenly she found herself confronting a diagnosis typically seen in older patients with limited treatment options. What makes this story so wrenching is the intersection of her personal life and her family's legacy. As the granddaughter of John F. Kennedy and daughter of Caroline Kennedy, Schlossberg is no stranger to tragedy. The Kennedy family has endured loss and heartache for generations, but this news lands in a new way. She is young, a wife to George Moran, and mother to 2 small children. She writes of the heartache of not knowing if those children will remember her, a feeling like she is becoming the next chapter in her family's long catalog of grief. In her essay, she writes with piercing honesty, "My first thought was that my kids, whose faces live permanently on the inside of my eyelids, wouldn't remember me. I didn't ever really get to take care of my daughter. I couldn't change her diaper, or give her a bath, or feed her." The raw vulnerability of that moment hits hard. Here is someone who was looking ahead to a lifetime of memories, and now she's looking at how many may be left. Beyond the personal tragedy, Schlossberg also used this revelation to raise larger questions about healthcare and medical research. She spoke sharply of her cousin, the head of Health and Human Services, criticizing cuts in medical research funding, vaccine skepticism, and how those decisions affect patients like her. She pointed out the fragility of the system when someone in her position runs out of standard options and relies on next-generation therapies, trials, and hope. And make no mistake, this is a story not just about a diagnosis, but about time. Time to live, time to love, time to make memories, to hold on to joy even as the future looms uncertain. Schlossberg described memories flooding in childhood scenes, the faces of her children, the sound of her husband's laugh, as if she were already being forced to archive her life while still living it. So what do we take away from this? We take away the strength of a woman who refuses to disappear quietly into the night. We take away the urgency of fighting for access, funding, research, and compassion. And we take away the reminder that no one is immune, not legacy families, not journalists, not mothers of young children. Cancer does not discriminate. Here's what we want from you, our viewers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think when you heard this news? How does it change your perspective on health, gratitude, and time? Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button if this story moved you, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss further coverage. We're committed to keeping you informed and connected. From all of us here, thank you for listening. Let's use this moment to remember what truly matters: love, family, time, and doing right by each other while we still can.